Hi, my name is Joe. I'm gonna run for city council in my district here in Queens. We want to get rid of that cat. What's her name? Uh, Crowley, Elizabeth Crowley. What she wants different tests for physical examinations or tests for men and women firefighters. Now, under her plan, if you go unconscious, some woman firefighter supposed to carry you when she can't have the physical strength to do it. That is the thing. That lady has gotta go. That's my first part. Yeah, have the test for men and women be the same. Should not be different. That's discrimination against men. And she knows that. And she's going to put people's lives in danger. So Elizabeth Crowley has to go as a councilman. Vote for me. I'll get rid of that plan. Number two, I would round up all Muslims in Queens and in New York and send them back to Towerhead land. That's another thing I do. Number three, yeah, think about number three. But anyway, I'm running for city council. Vote for me. Rito Lisacchi. I will bring insanity to our government, not this liberal nonsense by Elizabeth Crowley. I think she be a councilman. She can't even grow potatoes. So that be my stand for her. Down with Elizabeth Crowley. Up with Rito Lisacchi. We get some representation in government. Give her this motherfucker bitch on the board. Different tests. Different physical examination for women and men as firefighters. That's putting people in danger. If a woman cannot pass the test, how's she going to carry somebody who's unconscious or away from a burning building? They can't. And she knows that. She's pandering to these women radical idiots. When they become nurses, they have to become firefighters. Most women do not qualify as firefighters because they don't have the strength. Yes, there are women that could do that. They take a regular test and the men take, same test. Can't have a double standard. It's nonsense. That's the thing. That's what Elizabeth Crowley wants to do. Oh, the test is too hard for women. Discrimination. No, it's not. They can't pass the physical requirement. That's not discrimination. Stop the bullshit, you motherfucking Irish bum. Because your people couldn't do anything when they came to America. They couldn't work. They really couldn't work in factories. I remember you look at a list of the people that died in the 5 Square garment factory fire back in when was it? 1911. I don't see no Irish names in it. So we're not doing this. We're not doing that. Because discrimination. Oh, the what? The Jewish factory owners discriminate against the Irish because that's who owned the factories. The guys in the 4 Square garment factory, they were Jews. They owned the factories, and they killed Jews. A lot of the workers were Jews. Like 90% were either Jewish or Italian, for example, in that factory. So the Jews were anti-Semitic. I guess they were because they killed all those Jews. I guess it had nothing to do with that. Why did the Irish work in factories? Because the Irish were privileged ethnic groups. They couldn't do anything. They had no skills. They couldn't do what the Italians did. Even my own family, what we did in this country is amazing. My family history itself. My grandfather who came here, I think 1909, 1910. He worked as a ditch. He worked basically a ditch digger in making the subway tunnels. In creating the subway tunnels. He did that. And he made good money too. He went back to Italy, he bought a house, he bought some land. He bought a lot of land. My father got that land and his sister got that land. And my father's other sister got other land. So he bought like 2 pieces of farm property and he bought a house. He made that money in America. So people saw discrimination against these people. That's the way. And his brother became a baron. They call him Don Vincenzo. He became a Don. That's amazing. By selling fruit in a pushcart in America. The Irish did that? No, they didn't do that. But he made a lot of money at it. A lot of money. The Jews had pushcarts too, but the Jews made no money. They never got rich from that. But the Italians did. Well, maybe because Jews had 10 fucking kids, they couldn't make any money. Maybe that's the reason. It wasn't prejudice. You have fucking 10 kids. How you become rich if you have fucking 10 kids as a boy? You can't do that. So that's the point. That's the forces of discrimination. Then, my father's brother, he owned a keychain factory. He was an owner of it. I believe it was in the 1960s and 50s. There's so much discrimination. Why do all these Italians in my family was so economically successful? There wasn't any. It's a myth. There is no discrimination. It's ridiculous, stupid. For one thing, like black women, they didn't know how to sew clothes, like the Irish. They know how to work with a sewing machine because they never sewed. I don't know. It's part of their culture. So that's the point. That's the point of the situation we had. So there's no racism. It's a myth. It's a myth. Well, the argument there was discrimination in the South when they went to public schools. Well, not really. If you take a look at poor whites when they went to school and the blacks went, it wasn't that much a difference. Yes, there were schools that were for rich white people. I understand that. All those schools were better. But you compare poor white schools, poor black schools, they're basically the same. So there was no racism. It's a myth. But for some, there is discrimination. Well, sometimes anti-immigration can lead to hysteria. Good example is the 1924 Act. One of the things you wanted like a Northwestern European. What do we discriminate? We just want a bunch of people. Well, they don't want Italians to say, yeah, they don't want America to be like Argentina. They don't want an Italian country. But they misread the Italians. That's very right about it. You don't want too many Italians. I would agree with that. Just as many immigrants to maintain an Italian community in their historical neighborhoods. That's what you wanted. And it's very important, very important, very important. Remember, in 1913, the total foreign-born population was basically, there were more Italians than Germans combined than there was, say, all of Eastern Europeans. That's people from Russia and from Austria-Hungary who were in Germany. That's the key. And that you wanted these Western European immigrants because that basically certain skill levels and talents that Eastern Europeans simply didn't have. They just didn't have it. They were good for the economy. They were conservative people. So we brought these liberal Jews over who basically used asylum, these funny Jewish refugees. Refugees were, and what's freedom mean? Freedom means the right to vote for your own kind, like in Miami. These Cubans should not be refugees status to take over the city of Miami, to turn it into a Cuban city. That's wrong. That should be sent back to Uncle Fidel. We can do it. We can do it. One of the keys is Donald Trump. Trump is a good guy. He is a good president we ever had. I'm not that anti-Mexican. But then again, we shouldn't have immigrants from all over the world to come to America. All over the world, from Africa, from the Middle East, from wherever. So Europeans must stick up. Erdogan wants Turks have the right to move visa-free travel throughout Europe, which means the right to immigrate in anywhere in Europe. So Europe is going to become an Islamic area. Are you going to accept that? Islamic societies? Well, there could be no Christian society? We're not allowed to have Christian societies? Of course we're allowed. But the racist Jews want to destroy Christianity. It's obviously people who are against religion, they were anti-Christian. They were not against religion. They don't complain, hey, there's too many Jews with their black hats and black coats and their super strings. That they don't criticize. You know, that's the point. Donald Trump, he's a sea change up more. Because there is conservatives known to be anti-gay, but now with the alt-right, conservatives support gays. They say, okay, you can be gay, it's okay. You just can't promote it. That's what they say. You can't go to kids and say, I'm gay. A teacher. It's none of their business. You shouldn't tell school children that you're gay. You should shut up about it. Shut up and do your job. So I said, if I was to see what I say, hey, I'm heterosexual and I fucked a girl last night. Isn't that kind of inappropriate? Of course it is. Same with the gay. They can't say I'm gay. They should shut up about it. You know, that's the point that I'm making. I know I'm rambling, but that's the point. You know, immigration of Muslims, of Africans, of whatever, must be stopped. We must have a decent immigration policy. And obviously, since 65, we had like 59 million immigrants. 59 million? Are you crazy? Look at Canada. Canada is like 40% Asian. There's more in proportion to population. There's all these immigrants, the Asians are 14%. That's amazing. There's too much immigration. It's too much of it. Trump, get rid of these stupid Republican idiots, the real dummies. They're there because the white people vote for them. If they replace the white population, bye Republican Party. Oh, yeah, that's the point I'm making. Okay? So YouTube, what else I got in my mind? Immigration. And CNN. Well, there's a bunch of fake news. A CNN reporter told Kellyanne Conway when there was the shooting in Quebec, why didn't Trump give his condolences or say anything about it? Simple. Happened in Canada. He's not president of Canada. He's president of the United States. CNN and the Jewish owner. Yes, the Jewish owner promotes his racism against white people. That's CNN. It should be called anti-white NN. Anti-white racist situation. That's the point. That's what we do in YouTube. And that's the issue that I'm saying. So bye-bye. Okay, YouTube. Peace out.